Hello again everyone and welcome back to Ruby the Elite. Today we are installing our Gustafsson windshield. Very cool windshield. Now you can see I have it taped to my old one rather than clamping it down like the manufacturer recommends. You can see the screw holes line up perfectly and I won't have any problem marking the holes. The problem is the old windscreen has got flex to it. And when you install it on the bike, it goes between the two turn signals with a little bit of slight flex. Well, you can't flex the new windshield. So that makes it a little difficult. But I found a way around that when I go to install it. Again, just showing you. You see how it moves? Try doing that to the heavy-duty windscreen made by Gustafsson. It doesn't move at all. So going forward, I'll show you the rest of their instructions, which work like a charm. They recommended using a soldering iron, and I did, and I marked all 4 of the holes right in the center, burning them in, no problem there. And there's the trademark of Gustafsson. Also, you can see the 4 impressions I made in the plastic. This is going to make it very easy for the drill bits to stay in place when drilling out the holes. Of course, the drill bits I'm using are these acrylic point drill bits. They're 60-degree points. And these are made for plastics. This is what's recommended by the manufacturer to use. So make sure you purchase these. Alright, now I've got the drill bit right on that first impression that I made with the soldering iron. And I'm letting the tool do the job. I am not putting any pressure at all on this windshield. I am just starting to increase the RPM, and you can see the shavings are now starting to come out of the windshield. Just a couple more seconds here and the first hole should be all set. And it went perfect, went through just like butter, no problem. Just got to clean up these shavings that it left behind. And a perfect hole. Alright, let's go ahead and put in the second one. Just want to make sure you clean off the end of that bit before you start on the new hole. And now I can see why they want you to use these impressions from a soldering iron. It's staying right where I want it. The tool isn't moving, and it's making it very easy to guide you through the hole. Definitely want to make sure you buy these 60-degree point bits. It's what the manufacturer recommends, and it's making a very easy job of this. Alright, we're just going to move on to the other side. Doing the exact same thing, and as you're noticing, I'm holding this by my hand. I don't have this in a vise or anything like that. There's no need. The tool is doing all the work. You don't need to put pressure on it. And again, the soldering hole is keeping this bit going the direction that you want it to go. Alright, 3 down. Alright, last hole. These drill bits, by the way, I think I paid $20 for them on Amazon. They're very easy to find. Just make sure you get the ones that say 60-degree point. And then you'll have no issue like I'm not. There you go. Perfect holes, all 4 of them. All right, let's take this and dry fit it on the bike. Now, in order to install the windshield using the original holes, I found this as a solution. I purchased some of these spacers which will raise the windshield up and slightly over the signals, allowing you to install them. And as you can see, the windshield will go over the signals slightly. I didn't want to put any flex at all on this windshield. So this was the way I found to be able to install this. And now you can see why I had to use tape, because if the original one was installed, I didn't see any way I could clamp it since I couldn't get them next to each other due to the signals. And there you go. I'm just going to hand tighten these down. And I purchased some longer bolts to use. These have an Allen end to them. And just being careful not to over tighten. I'm just going to finish mounting it down, and it looks awesome so far. Just makes me wonder, when the manufacturer built this, did they really take in consideration that the old screen was going to flex in between those two signals? And they probably didn't. They just lined up the holes between the old one and new one, not realizing that it was going to flex. You can't move the signals a little bit further apart in order to get this to sit flush. I wish you could, and I tried to do that, but that wouldn't work. So now once this is fully installed, like I said, those spacers are pushing it away slightly from the bike, and it's going to work out just fine. Just going around each one of them to make sure they are lightly tightened down. Having those little risers in there make it look nice too. I kind of like it being a little bit pushed off the bike. I may paint them black just to make them match instead of the white, but it definitely fits better having it pushed off the bike slightly. You know, there is another option for these Morphous bikes that you can buy on eBay, but it's a long flat piece of plastic, and I don't like it all the way it looks. I mean, I guess to each his own, but it has no curvature in it whatsoever. It's just this long, straight piece of acrylic or whatever they used. And to me, this Gustafsson I bought definitely has got a much better look to it, because it starts off flat, but then it curves up a little bit. And it just shows a little bit more dimension to the glass or plastic. It looks so much better rather than it just being flat and pushed up. I definitely recommend that you get this. It's nice and thick plastic. Not taking away that that other one isn't a thick piece of plastic. It's just it doesn't have the nice curvature that this one does. I definitely recommend this over it. I think it's a better made product. Well, that's going to do it. If you like my channel, please subscribe, hit that notification button. I got more Morphous videos coming, along with some other stuff as well about some Hondas. Remember those? We still got Honda videos coming. But that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.